in the elimination round. The headliner, Jack Robinson, world number 3, hoping to clinch his spot for the Lexus WSL Finals. We already had an opening exchange that was delivered during the break.
He's going to be stoked with that opener, and behind him, Jack Robbo. See what he's got. Bigger wave, just burning off some speed. Beautiful first hack. Tucks in and under, streaking through the tube. He almost came.
Ryan and Imai already getting the start here, Flick.
Yeah, so we see Ryan here just streaking down the line, getting around this section. Let's see what he's got here for this opening turn. Beautiful carves and so much spray flying there. Really critical in the pocket too. Wave starts to get a little bit slower here, but he sort of redirects, gets a tail slide, so this wave's shaping up to be really nice. Does he get the finish? And he does, so. And then Imai as well, so all 3 surfers getting a wave here in the opening minutes. Couple of nice turns, a little bit frothy this wave, so definitely a little bit harder to read for Imai, but he does well there just to ride out of that turn, so.
Well overhead sections, a lot of opportunity for the best in the world. World number 3 starting to track down the line. Jack Robinson, big belt off the lip and an aggressive wipeout. We did notice from the heat previous how hard it was for Leo to come down with those big backside vertical turns.
These big, beautiful, drawn-out forehand carves. This is a smaller wave, but that right there, that's textbook surfing. I mean, unfortunately, he just gets that outside rail so crisp. I mean, the score's already come through. It's basically a 3.43 for that one single maneuver.
Rolling in with the whitewater, Imaikalani deVault really attacking the lip and somehow controls it off the bottom. That has been challenging for the regular footers this morning. Got a bit of downtime, but he will slap it before kicking out right in front of our cameraman, Sam Smith.
Jack as well fell victim to it. See it right here. Just gets that little bit hung up, and just this wave, just the way that it's warbly this morning. You know, you've obviously got your back to the wave. It, in some ways, less visibility, right? So you can't.
Paper at this point, I would say Saturday morning is probably a good bet to, you know, because they're going to have to finish up in something other than Friday as far as how many heats have to get in the water. So as the tide drops out, those winds pick up, the dry reef of Cloudbreak itself will shelter it from those winds and keep a lot of that noise and chatter out of the lineup. So it should still be pretty clean on the face.
Surfing slabs around the world, but he did do a strike mission here last year and scored an incredible swell and fit right into the mix, just like he was surfing it his whole life. Rapid cutback for Arkel. Big connection over the roof. Blasting it out in front again. Easy tempo to follow. And he's going to step out. That'll help out his lead, Jesse. Tied on points with Italo at the moment in the final 5. This was what Ryan did before we went to break, Flick.
Yeah, so Ryan here trying to get rid of that 3.43. And I like what you said, Jesse. I think he's on his way to doing it just ever so slightly. Smaller wave. It tapered off here at the end. It kind of didn't give that explosive finish. But, you know, he's on his way to improving his situation. He's making it harder for Jack and Imai. He's on the right track. And I've just got to, you know, my thoughts already is it's easier for the goofs this morning. Like, it feels that being able to.
And right after that, Jack using priority on this wave, Jesse.
Ooh.
The Lexus WSL Finals as we watch this one continue. Chipping in is Ryan Callinan. Throwing down a nice cruisy carve. Just letting this wave shove him down the line. Good for one turn, not going to affect his top 2. For Ryan Callinan, John loves putting on a mask and diving below and checking out the reef on these smaller days. But he's going to look to clinch that yellow jersey very soon. Ryan off the bottom and an absolute blast of a turn in the pocket. World number 3, Jack on the windup. Hits it upside down, total control. Another big hammer for Robinson, pulls in, and he goes the distance. Jack's best so far on a day that's provided some trouble for the backhanders. Going straight up, he accomplished 2 of those, and then a 2 bride.
Close to that range, as you see it right here. This first bottom turn, the wave is critical. He identifies the lip line right there, hits it, loses a little bit of balance right there, but the second turn is once again very powerful. But just the combination of everything, going straight into the second turn, nice tight bottom turn he's going to do right after this turn right here. Just set up that barrel. It's just so well. He reads this type of conditions so well. It's just second to none what he's.
The thing that you see about Jack, and not just waves of consequence or hollow waves, is just his belief to trust his instincts as a waterman. Up and out is Jack.
And that's what he's doing right now. Exactly what he mentioned. He's very comfortable on trusting his instincts.
You know, find a wave down the line at Shish Kebabs. You can go up to the point. Looks like Jack's having a little look here.
Robinson driving through the first section, airdrops, controls it, late to the end section, but still going for it. And that one takes out the man from WA. Jack getting the win, going straight to the round of 16, one step closer to clinching a spot to head to lower trestles in September. More action to come after this. We'll bring in Kaipo and Richie Lovett for the call.
Jack, congratulations, your first heat here at Cloudbreak, and you get your first heat win. What did it take to get it done?
Thank you, yeah. It was good actually at the start. I had a good wave, but I just didn't make it. And then, yeah, just trying to search for one the whole heat, and Ryan kept getting a lot of waves. So I was like, oh, I could go a bunch of waves, but I was like, oh, it's out here, the wave like that I'm looking for. And then I ended up getting under priority and just making it happen in the last 6 minutes. So yeah, I knew I had to go and get it done.
Let's talk about how you got it done. You needed a mid-7, you got just above it. What did you see in that wave that you knew that was the one you were waiting for?
I think just the size of it. I knew, like, if I went a small wave, I don't know, it just doesn't look as dynamic. It was hard to ride, it was bumpy, and it was bigger, so I think the judges like that. But yeah, just trying to search for good waves in the heat, that's what's going to get you through it. So yeah, trying to learn the reef and search. You know, it's a big area out there, you have to paddle a lot, so yeah, it's fun.
All the research paid off. Congratulations.
Thanks.